Okay, so my mic was muted. No worries. So Angelo down to one security already. Goes into the kendo for one. Digi in the back for some draw, I assume. And then we are going to get the attack. Are we going all the way up the line again? It looks like it. And that is going to be game. An incredibly quick game. Honestly, the Gotsumon just put in too much work against Diaboro. Not being able to play tokens is kind of miserable. The deck relies on them to pretty much get any offense started. All right, starts out with the Searcher. What are we grabbing? Grabs another. All right, we got a Digi for one. Drops the Tamer set to one. I would imagine we're not going to see a raise, but you never know. All right, gets the Tamer set up. We are going to raise. I assume we're grabbing Kendo. Yeah, it's definitely the card to grab there. Checks with the Uko, probably just to proc the Koromon. Oh, no, has the Gigi under. Okay. Digi's back for one. And drops the Gotsu, which already put in an incredible amount of work last game. I would suspect probably going to put in about the same amount of work this game. Unless Angelo has a way to get rid of it. We saw the raise. He grabbed, swinging with Uko to proc Koro. Gets the draw one. Sets up the other Tamer, keeping the Goatsu on field just to avoid any token shenanigans. I honestly don't know what kind of digging Angelo can do here to get rid of the Goatsumon. That kind of just seems to be the answer. Yeah, I mean, that sucks. If you don't have a way to delete that, that is going to pretty much ruin your game. Decides to raise, probably going to swing for the draw one, I would imagine. Yep, swings for the draw one. It's going to get another draw one from the security check. Opts to swing with the go-to, knowing it'll die, so I'm assuming we can expect an all-in here. And if we go all the way up the line, that should be game off the swing because he's going to pick up security. And that is indeed game. That was a very quick 2-0. Blue Hybrid very strong into Diaboro, apparently. Trying to find another game for us to stream because that one went really fast. Okay, so we do got another game coming up. It's going to be Analog versus Sympho, Battle of the Mats. Alright, so this is game 2 that we're going in. Looks like Analog took game 1. Looks like they're on machine. I can't be too certain. I only got to see like 2 cards. Interesting. Okay, so he gets a shuffle and a Digivolve out of the swing. Lots of effects on their opponent's turn. Dropping the Chimeramon. Deletes itself. Gonna delete the 4. And, yep. That means machine is coming. Has Blitz and Hand Rush. Okay. I apparently missed that Attack of the Heavy dropped at some point. Okay, we're playing in the back so far. 3 security. Don't know what the plan is here. I guess it has to be. Just continue in the back. I don't know how you live this turn. But if you do live this turn, then, you know, might have a chance. Sets to 3. So we got at least 7 memory on deck. Some banter in the chat, but that's 5 security to chew through. Yeah, weighing all these options because that is quite the hill to climb, and there is something in raising that can come out and swing. So already down one game. I would not want to surrender, but you've got the memory boosts. You can use them. Okay. Now what's to play? All right, there we go. We cracked the boost. We're up to 5. Okay, there we go. We're in a position to play the game. Oh, I see. Okay. We're going up into the Omni X, which is going to swing end of turn without suspending. Oh no, just straight up get a bottom deck it. Oh, buddy. Incredible that there was somehow no protection on that. Interesting. Precious a die pen for draw 2. Psych in the back. Ah, we're digging. That's what this is. We are digging. Or we're setting up. I actually never know with this deck. That's a rare mon. Some more draw power. Okay. That's one hell of a hard drop. Decides not to scramble here. Yeah, so sorry, I just now noticed the chat messages. I have I gotta figure this out. The hand cover. covers most of it. There's some leakage on the side. Um, when I originally made it, my resolution I play at is 2K ultra wide, so that I had to start doing some scaling, and it did not translate very well. So this is like super scuffed for our first stream. It'll be better. Um, and then yeah, the back row of the tamers, because DCGO's like hand raise is so high when you hover over a card, you just you'll see what the card is if I don't cover tamers, which is it sucks. So I don't know what the solution is. Um, might just have to only cover the hand itself, and if they raise a card, they raise a card, and you'll see it. Um, but yeah, it'll get better. It'll get better. I mean, there's a lot. It's incredible how long this game has gone on, um, with Symphomat just hanging on at zero security. Honestly, I think that Gotsumon might be doing some work. I'm not sure if Analog wants to go for a machine play with the Chimeramon, but obviously the Gotsumon would not let that happen. So I don't know how I would do a full round delay. The streaming setup for DCGO, so like if you're streaming webcam, it's like really easy, right? Because you can just capture the webcam and there's not like, the players are just streaming already because they have to play each other. On DCGO, it's a bit of an issue because there's no spectate mode. And um, so I have to capture this through a Discord screen share of the application from one player's perspective. So I'm not sure how I would delay that for an entire round. Um, yeah, I don't know how I would do that, to be honest. I mean, really, I have a pretty good community. I don't think anybody would actually cheat, but I also don't want to make players feel like they shouldn't be streaming their gameplay because someone might cheat. So I don't know. I gotta figure out a solution. Ooh, keeps turn. Do you have rush? Do you have a way to find rush? Needs one of two things here. Either needs rush or needs a blocker. Okay, we found one of the two things. I'm gonna need to learn more about that function. I actually did not know that there was a delay function. I'll have to look into that. Wait, yeah, there has to be, right? Because like streamers use this all the time for like League of Legends or Counter Strike or other competitive games. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. That might actually just be the solution, even if I just do like a 5 minute delay. But that means interacting with chat's a little more difficult. So, I mean, that might still be worth it. That might just be the lesser of two evils. Okay, machine's out. I can't believe how sweaty this game has been. This is crazy that machine is actually giving Galaxy this much of a problem. Like they're both just now at 0. And this is game 2. So Analog to take game 1 and takes game 2. I don't even understand. That's crazy. Machine losing to Galaxy is, or Galaxy losing to Machine is crazy to me. Well played. Honestly, I thought Galaxy was going to win that. They held on for quite a long time. Let me switch back to this real quick. Yeah, I don't have like good transitions or anything set up yet either. I gotta do more research on this kind of stuff. Okay, so we are still waiting on 2 games to wrap up. I'm gonna check into the status of those and see if we have another game to stream or if we're gonna be into round 2 here pretty soon. All right, so both of our remaining matches are on game 2. Hopefully, one of them will be able to screen share so we can actually watch the game rather than stare at a pairings page. By the way, I actually don't know who this is in chat. So I don't know if you're somebody from the Discord or not. So if you are in the Discord, let me know. And if you aren't, then you should definitely come join the Discord and hang out with us every Wednesday. Okay, cool. We got another matchup. We've got Mihulk on Red Hybrid. This is their first bracket with us, as well as the Flash, but I'm sure both of these guys are seasoned players. Um, Flash is on Examon. I'm not sure if we're in game 1, 2, 3, where we're at. Picks up the Examon. Honestly, that's a lot of bodies on board. Ooh. Okay. Wasn't holding a tamer, I guess, because it didn't proc. Okay, so this is game 3. I did get that confirmation. I mean, it does look like Eximon's ready to go off. But gonna pop the scramble. What are we putting on top? Putting the Aguni, playing the Searcher. Ah, grabs the Alta. Grabbing Omni? Yeah, of course. Honestly, for hybrid, this position doesn't even look terrible. I guess the question is, do you have the cards in hand to bait out the Exa and then still win? Uh-huh. The raid is interesting. We go into the Aguni. We're going into Ancient. Okay. Oh, okay. There it is. Before the ace could be done. Oh, maybe not. Still has the other card in hand. Yep, there's the break Dramon from hand. I think the play there was probably to delete the Slayer Dramon. I don't know that it would have changed anything though. Raids into the Uko with piercing, sec +1. Ooh, okay, that's not bad. That's even better. Oh, that might be game though. Opts not to raid, and then Exa for game. Yep. All right, GG. And with that, hopefully, we are done with all of our games and can move on to round two. Okay, so our last game did finish up. So we are getting ready to pair round two. Okay, so that is paired. All right, so we got our new pairings up. And as soon as they are ready, we're going to go ahead and start with our first match, which will be the Flash and Casanova. These names real quick. We have the Flash on exit. Okay. All right, so we found the Uko early, and we're playing a Solarmon, can't reduce play costs. Already a level 4 and raising for Flash. All right, board is clear. We are getting a search. What are we grabbing here? Goes for the Koji. Puts the Gotsu on there. Into Break Dramon, okay. We're doing a lot of reading on the fly, which gives me the impression that we have not played into Exa. Goes for the security attack. We're going to see Exa? What are we looking at here? Let's it go through. Okay. We are digicrossing. Okay. We're going to tell him to pick it up. Pushes out with the 4. I mean, okay. Back into the 5. Nothing to delete. We're not sinking, we're thinking. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that raise might have been a mistake. Unless you have some form of protection here. Deciding whether to digi in the back. Spends 1 memory to do so. That is pretty good draw there. Debating the swing. Yeah, I mean, I think you just have to. You know, if he's got it, he's got it. But you need the draw power. You need to try and get the checks out. And it looks like he does not have it. Okay. I think I probably would have played a little more aggressive in that position. Definitely could have played a couple of cards in hand. All right, so we get up into the break Dramon again. Swings over. I believe we get piercing, right? Oh, no, we just kill tamers. That's crazy. I mean, we do get to recycle the tamer, so it's not all that bad. Looks like no piercing on that stack. But tamer hate, definitely not something a hybrid player wants to see. Oh, that's a search. Okay. I mean, if this is me, I'm swinging just all day, every day. There's an Uko on the field. I that's just what I'm doing. And if he's got the ace, he's got the ace. Let him play it. Doesn't play the ace. Gets a good draw off the Koro. So they're saving. Well, honestly, with the latency, I could not tell if that was just thinking time or if that was a potential ace, to be honest. But if he is saving the ace for the hybrid, then that's pretty smart. Okay, decides to hammer spark. Gains one memory. We go into Kendo. Draw one. Gains one memory. The jamming is unimportant. At this point, probably doesn't matter too much. Gonna pick up the 4. And then I imagine here we're gonna see the Exmon Blast. Paladin. Okay. And okay. 1-0. I don't have a good way to notate that yet. Something to think about for next time. They just start on random, or did they change the? No, it looks like it's correct. So we got Uko on the first draw. Pretty good. Played out a searcher. He's gonna whiff on the Davis, though. That kind of sucks. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Grabbing the Beowulf. Okay. We see a Gigi on the hatch. Not necessarily what you want to see. Swings definitely did. Procs the Koro. And we have Koji online. We got Draco X for free. Another Draco X. Okay. Are we trying to do a traditional DNA? What's going on here? Ooh, stuns the tamer. That is bad news bears. Okay. That's huge. Because now we got the good TKO. T and K. Oh, that's so dirty. That is so dirty. Okay, so has a blocker on board and the board is stunned. Um gonna be honest, not sure what you do here. I don't think you can push. Does anyway. Deciding for short-term gains or investing in the future. He goes for short-term gains. Gonna add a card to hand to gain one memory. I don't think jamming's gonna do much. Okay, I like that. They pick up security, gain memory. That is a big. That's a very big. That's only ground draw. That's not even break draw. Yeah, that's a big boy, and he is definitely getting over Mirage. Pops the tamer. Oh, okay. Just wants to draw one. Hey, there's one. There's an Examon ace. Because we didn't see it for quite a while there. Gotsu to one. I don't think that works. Because the DNA. So trash one, draw one, gain one. Yeah, it's unfortunately not super helpful in this matchup. Security not helping out much, though I'm not sure what would against 17k, to be honest. It's looking a little grim. Just not quite seeing the pieces. It was a long time to contemplate that. Swing with the Uko. I mean, honestly, okay, that's an option. I definitely think could have slammed the Louis that picked up there. Okay. So this is an interesting scenario because if you don't get rid of the Anga, he's gonna, find a way to end the game. But if you do get rid of him, that's not ideal either because if he comes back out and you only have one card on field, that's gonna be real bad. Okay, so we have confirmation he does have an Examon Ace in hand. Which, I mean, when your hand is 14 cards, I would hope you have what you need. Okay. We're down to 0 sec. All right, Digis. don't think can delete anything. End of turn, DNA. Player Digimon does count as a level 6 for the DNA. Xmon Ace. Okay. Angar's in the bottom of the deck. Oh, you couldn't write a better script. There's no way. Oh, that is some protagonist luck if I have ever seen it. All right, so this is the gambit. Okay. Goes for the digi. Gets some memory back. Draw one. Digivolve. That top deck was actually insane. Such an insane top deck. There's just no way. Just such an insane top deck. I cannot believe that. Well, GG to Kaza, that is 2-0. Not as quick as last time. Okay, so we got another game coming up. Okay, so we are back here with on Rapid, it looks like. That's cool. And up here we've got analog on bean. Oh my god, this has been round two the whole time. Next week will be better. All right, we got some searchers out. We got a Candlemon out. We are definitely trying to draw some cards. And that sucks. Rapid hits the field. Go ahead and suspend. I dare you. There they go. Yeah, Mirage and Blue Hybrid. Uh, that was it. Did some work. Drawing and gaining memory is never bad. Bottom decking stuff is never bad. Um, you know, add top of security to hand, never bad. I also saw the Venusmon hiding in there. That was I run Venus in my Excel list, so it was interesting to see it in Blue Hybrid. All right, Machine's out doing machine things. Rapid is on the field. I see a couple things in hand that make me question what Machine is going to do. Can't have DP reduced. He's going to swing all day, and there's nothing your Rapid can do about it. When he said that he wishes one of our local players was still playing this, it wasn't because he thinks the deck is good, because he just wants the easy win. So we're in game 3. I know for a fact that Analog Matt is not watching this. So I'm gonna just turn off the overlay. Well, I guess we can keep that one on. Yeah, there it is, medieval. Been sitting there. There's a Mega Gargo in hand. This is I don't know how you win this. This looks pretty over to me. This is an incredible board state to have if you were playing Rapid. Vortex with Alliance. No Alliance. Okay. Trash the top. It looks super over. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I've seen Machine do some crazy shit, but like I don't know, man. Okay, we got rid of one body. Delete that. Get the on delete. Also, shout out to my wife who just brought me ice cream, so that's cool. Dark hole for zero trust. Wrong game. So honestly, in Digimon, that shit would we would literally just have like the craziest plus on deletion, and it would just never get banned or restricted, and it would be purple. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of biased. I want Matt to win this because he's from my local, but what the oh, that's weird. I guess that is how you are technically supposed to do HPD, but like when you're playing on paper, like it's so much more fluid than doing it through DCGO. Dude, if Machine could use any of the pyramid inherits, but none of them are cyborg, you just can't use them. Dang. All right. Well, we got the EX9 stuff coming. We got the PT22 stuff coming. Um, some of that looks really promising. I don't know how much of that's gonna actually like boost up um, machine, but I think it'll help. It's just a matter of whether it makes it like actually meta or not. We got HBCG versus Kaza. Definitely two of the best that have been showing up every week. Kaza's actually in contention for first place for the season. missed some things because I was taking care of some stuff in the chat. This board state does not look particularly good. Down to 3 security already. Ooh, and they've got the end of turn TNK online. Not that it's even the best thing, but certainly don't want them to have more options. I mean, we are playing rapid, so we can make a Gargo into double stun on the Tamers if necessary. Yeah, so as you can see by the eyeball on Kaza's security up there, we did get the face-up security glitch. All right, we're going to Hammer Spark, gain 1. That's going to give us memory for Hybrid. Go into Kendo. Kendo's one attacking. We'll add a card, which will gain 1 memory and gain jamming. Now, are we going down the whole line? It would appear so. Oh. No? Now that's interesting. Okay. So we went into the Lobo. I'm assuming to just draw one, try and dig, see if we could top deck the Agar. And instead we go sideways into the Jet Sylphie and then into Venus. Yeah, that card is really good in the right situation. Um, because essentially, if you have sec +1, sec -1, doesn't matter. As long as you have a security attack modifier of some sort, you just don't get wind digivolvings and you can't attack her. All right, so we get the Tamer out. Um, we have spec -1, so I don't. Are we trying to DP down? Is that the play here? Okay. I assume that's what we're doing. We're just trying to DP down. Okay. I mean, we're getting quite the board set up. I just don't know. I guess the idea is we're just gonna. I mean, that's a memory set. Going to 3. I suppose we're just trying to buy time, set up for the following turn. All right, so we are going to go into the hybrid here. Opting to swing first. Doesn't want to go for the end of turn. Okay. Does go into the Angar. Its lowest level. Picks up the blocker. A 4th Tamer comes out. But it doesn't matter. All right. Interesting. Kaza opted to go second. Oh, no. I'm sorry. HVCG just lost game 1 and is going first. Okay. Oh man, poor Angelo. Never, never lucky. All right, so back to this match. We've got a Tamer locked and loaded. There's a Crimson Blaze and Trash, which was not from security. We got a tamer. We got 2 trainings. It's a pretty good board state. If only we could find. That's actually crazy. Oh man, and still no level 4s. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That's what Rapid needs. That's what Rapid needs. Rapid needs a skip from 3 to 6 or 3 to 5. Just needs a skip. Does find the 4 though, so we are playing the game. Angar is on the field. I don't see any sources, so I'm going to assume that was hard dropped. With yeah, it looks like it was hard dropped with the Ancient Guardian deity. All right, we're going to digi. We are into Rapid. And from Rapid, we're going to go to Rapid to some more Rapid. All right, we get an Uko in play. There's an Angar on the field. Certainly. Oh, that sucks. He said, nah. Cool. He gets nothing. Oh, he gets to play a tamer for free if he's holding one. Okay, plays the Louis, moves the Uko, gains the memory. I gotta say, that's like something really cool about the way that Kaza plays. Is he always finds these lines just in every scenario. Can't reduce play costs. Gain a lot of memory. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, nothing's really stopping you from swinging. Oof. That's kind of crazy. We are searching, I'm assuming, for another 4. Definitely no 4s in there. That's a big whiff. See, that's why I always wonder if search 4 is even worth the extra card. It's like if you whiff, then that's 4 cards to the bottom that you might really need. I mean, just search it, brother. I don't even know what else the play would be here. Are we debating between the Henry and the search? It's gotta be the search. And there you go. And people need to start ordering their cards. That comes into play a lot more than you would think. I would definitely want that 4 closer to the top since that's what I'm having trouble grabbing. That's 3 floodgates, 2 angars. There's definitely a third in this list. I would never. There's no way he only runs 2. Okay, returning Beowulf. Gain 1 memory, can't be blocked. Beowulf is an interesting grab. Grab crush, okay. Going to 3. That generally means you better end it this turn. We go into the Beowulf. Now, are we going to make use of the Beowulf when attacking? Or are we just setting up for the reduction? Another grab crush? Crimson Blade. Doesn't Megagardo say he can't be bounced? That's only for 1 turn, though, isn't it? Yep, there he goes. Gets the memory back. Draw 1. Okay. Draw 1, check. Big dead. No hybrid for game here. Play the Koji down, set to 2. Okay. Set to 6. Gain 1 because you have a Digimon on field. Yeah, buddy, I think the curse is broken. I don't think there's a way out of this one. That's fair. That is a thing to do. Okay, can't delete, can't bounce. There's only one sensible play here, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Yep. There it is. That is 100% the only play. Now, if he finds a line out of this, out of being stun locked, and actually takes the game, while he can't delete, can't bounce to hand or deck, that would be incredible. I don't see how you do it. He's got 2 checks on board next turn. Can you recover or can you block? Or de-digivolve, but don't. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in this. Another crap crush. All right, show it to me. What's the line? What do you have ready? Into Lobo. No wind digivolvings on the other two, but that one should have given him a wind digivolving. Oh, but he doesn't have Kendo in sources, so he doesn't get it. That's right. All right, there it is. All right, Kaza up first this time. They are 1-1. And yeah, Kaza actually, believe it or not, needs this win. He cannot afford for Matt to get a win in round 3 and potentially take it over in points on tiebreaker. So if he wants first, he kind of really needs to win right now. All right, looks like Angelo and Matt finished up. So let me take a look at that. All right, so Matt is at 2-1 right now. This is crazy how close this is coming down. We got the kendo. I did not see what Koji that was. That might be cannot be blocked. I don't think it matters. Yeah, it cannot be blocked. So he keeps the memory setter out. And we are going all the way up to Angar. Down to the 4. We get back the Koji and the Lobo, which means probably holding a kendo. And we're going to play at the end of turn TNK. Okay. I mean, we have a really good board state. The only thing to be worried about on Kazu's side is the potential Mega Gargo. Because if he swings and the Mega Gargo drops, that could be disastrous. Kazu taking a long time to think about this. I mean, pressure is on. Because if they win right here, they go 3-0 for the day, and then that would guarantee them first for the season. All right, we got Kendo. He's got jamming. What are we doing? We're going up to Beowulf. Okay. Oof. Okay, so that's going to stun the entire board. So those are suspended now. Now, what can't Digimon? Well, that, okay. That looks really bad. And there goes another Kendo into the trash. Okay, we get the Gotsu out. I mean, there's no double Typhoons out, so I'm not sure if that stops anything. Sorry about the silence there. Had some things going on around the house. So I did unfortunately miss everything that just happened. So I'm just kind of coming back to a board state and looking at zero security. Is there a way to check this? Oh yeah, this match has been really good. Like all the way through, this match has been really good. Um, Equal parts highs and lows from both players. Colossal fuck ups on both ends, but amazing plays on both ends. Oof, I think that's it. No, he can't attack because he's still stunned. It's not Omni X. We can give that to red and blue, but we can't give it to green. So we've got a Gargo on field with blocker. I did not get to see if it has the inheritable, or not the inheritable, but the protection on it currently, where it can't be deleted or bounced. So I have no idea if this thing can be removed or not. But Angar is based on level and not on DP. So if he can be removed, Kaza could definitely just choose to bounce that one. All right, we're into Lobo for free. Lobo is going into Angar. We are bouncing the Gargo. Okay, well, that answers my question. No, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. I can't believe it. Oh my god. What? This is just a matchup made in hell. That's what this is. He bounced the ace, and then he got to blast it again. Oh, that's so disgusting. That's actually such a crazy play. I mean, like, what were you supposed to do? You're just checkmated. You're actually just checkmated. No matter what you do, that thing is coming out. That was incredible, actually. Okay, so we hybrid out with summoning sickness. Okay, we Louis. We move the three. Gain one. Okay, draws one. Gain one. Lots of drawing. Now, how are we winning the game? We did lots of cool stuff. We're down to 0-0. But even if we remove the Gargo, there's another body in raising. So how do we win right here? about as many cards in hand as in deck. There's got to be an option. There's got to be something. I knew it. I knew it. I knew exactly what he was searching for. I knew exactly what he was digging for. He has one for sure way out of this. There's nothing in security, so we're not searching there. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Do we go back into kendo? I don't even know how many kendos he's used. Maybe they're all used up already. This would be insane if he pulls it off. There is like one way out of it. I don't know that he has enough memory though. I think all the fives cost 3 to go into, no? Okay. Returning Angar, okay. Digicrossing into Angar. Gains back 4 memory. And Graph Graph says no. That's a lot of memory. Holy shit. +4? So now that that turns over, um, the way I saw it for Kaza here on Blue Hybrid is if he could have pulled the Jet Sylphie and the Venusmon, he recovers one, and then he blanket minuses the field. That would have been a way out. But at this point, I don't think there's anything here. And there it is. So HBCG actually going to take it, uh, potentially ruining things here. We still got matches open. People, report your matches. Okay, so we got that reported. Okay, go look quick. All right, so that is gonna actually wrap it. And congrats to HVCG for winning another. It's like their third in 4 weeks, something like that. Yep, they've won 3 out of the past 4 weeks. So very strong showing from them again, winning on Rapid. Good stuff to Kaza, and let's go ahead and actually take a look at the series standings and see who ended up taking it. They're just barely edging it out here. Matt is going to actually be our champion for spring 2025 with a 5-point lead. And HVCG comes in and steals 4th place when he's only entered 5 events. Absolutely insane. Yeah, that is that is absolutely insane. Now we're all just gonna have to start picking decks that counter him. We're just gonna we're gonna figure it out. This is the new meta. We've entered the HVCG meta. We're not worried about the deck to beat. We're worried about the player to beat. That's what we're focused on now. But all right, that's gonna end it for tonight. And next week's gonna be a better stream. I'll have time to work more things out, fix some things. Uh, yeah, that's it. Thanks for the couple of people who supported. Uh, Hopefully next week we get more.